Hi everyone. I am actually sick and tired of articles like this, and that is why I had to immediately address this and talk about misleading content like this that is just so confusing for parents who are constantly worried about their kids playing video games for hours together. So, gaming does not appear harmful to mental health unless the gamer cannot stop. So just the first portion of it, okay? Gaming does not appear harmful to mental health. Okay, of course there is a caveat. Thank you, University of Oxford, for mentioning that unless the gamer cannot stop. Okay, that is exactly the problem and why it is so debilitating for mental health. The problem is not to vilify video games here, guys. Once in a while, we can just sit and just play video games, and I teach kids how to create video games. There is a difference because the kids are not consuming and mindlessly playing all those games. They're actually using their creativity and imagination to create something that was never there before. Okay, so here it's just so unbelievable the kind of content that these people are generating here, giving an idea that there is no issue with playing video games. The problem is, okay, is there a negative influence and all that? So the minute I see these kind of articles, I'm just worried for what is going to happen. All these people with agenda are giving mixed signals here. About 1 billion people are playing video games worldwide. There are 3,000 games on Nintendo platform alone. People play multiple games, and we are able to access information about 39,000 people playing just 7 popular games. So here, I don't know what this research entails and what they're trying to prove here, but the point is there are two biggest issues here. Okay, so let me talk about this. There was a similar article that came through BBC a few months ago, again, how gaming helped my mental health. BBC putting out an article like this and not talking about the problem of actually down regulation. So what is down regulation and why is it a problem, right? So if you don't understand down regulation and how our devices are engineered for addiction, okay, that is the biggest problem, that we don't understand how down regulation works, how dopamine withdrawal symptoms happen. We are like on our phones for a few hours. We hear the clicks, the likes, the hearts, the pings, the notifications. We get a high every time we are receiving those notifications. But once we put our phones away, our video gaming consoles away, we are like, we don't have that stimulation in the real world because the real world is so boring, right? So we are kind of getting addicted to that dopamine rush that we get in an instant when we hear that ping going off on our phones or our video game consoles. So down regulation is an important thing that we must understand. This causes a decrease in our ability to feel pleasure, resulting in a need to seek more and more stimulation. So today I get 1,000 trinkets, okay, or 1,000 Robux on my Roblox game, and then tomorrow 1,000 is just not going to be enough. I will have to strive for more because 1,000 is like 1,000, I just got it yesterday. It doesn't feel as exciting as now, right? So, and you keep scrolling endlessly, refreshing aimlessly, so that you can just bring back some of those feel-good hormones. That is the exact problem. And the second biggest problem is our kids are seeking attention. They want somebody to talk to, they want somebody to engage with, but parents are so busy, adults are so busy doing their own thing, and kids are interacting with strangers. They're getting bullied on the internet, and strangers are attacking them. It's not a great environment. And also, of course, I talk about how the video game lobby is also tied up with the gun control lobby here, in the US especially, and we have seen no action from the Congress regarding this. So there's so many problems with these guys. It's just, please, we need to counter such kind of narrative that gaming does not appear to harmful to mental health, and also why playing games is good for you. This is the BBC article that I was talking about. And here is the article that I'm talking about. I began to look into ways of improving his cognitive health without it being a burden or a reminder of his situation. Inspiration came from an unusual source, video games. So this is the opening statement of an article that claims that video games is not bad for you. So this is just the half of the truth. There's no problem with playing video games as long as you are a productive citizen of the society. You understand how the gun control lobby and the video game lobby works, and if you understand how down regulation works. So yeah, I hope you understand the full truth and not just go by articles that look like this. Thank you.